Hello my loves, welcome to the vlog. This is a very exciting vlog because this Friday I'm hosting my very first women's circle. I'm terrified, but I'm also really excited, so I wanted to take you guys along with me as I prepare for it, like mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and yeah, just take you along for the ride. It is the flower full moon this Friday. We're going to make flower bouquets. We're going to journal on the themes of the flower full moon. So new life, new beginnings, blossoming, abundance, gratitude, all of that. And then I'm gonna do a sound bath. Also, we'll see how many people sign up. I only have one person signed up right now, so fingers crossed that I get more ladies to come and support me. So we'll see, but even if it's just me and one other girl, we're gonna have a great time. So I'm excited. It is currently Monday. I don't know how much I'm gonna do today to like actually prep for it. Probably not much, to be honest, but I wanted to intro the vlog. And I did order last night a little wind chime for my sound bath that I've been wanting for a while, so I was like, okay, now's the perfect time, it's the perfect excuse to go ahead and buy it. And then what else did I get? Oh, just some flower paper for the flower bouquets. And I made a list of everything I need to do / get. I need to get the flowers. I want to get some oracle cards to give as like a little favor. I need to write the journal prompts that we're gonna do. And yeah, and then I want to just spend some time with my sound bowls practicing just to get used to the feel of like giving a full sound bath and like getting my energy prepped, because that's so important. If you're going to hold space for other people, you got to get your energy in check first. So yeah, that's the plan. Also, I wanted to share, I just had the best conversation with one of my clients because I was talking about my event. So we got on the topic of like energy healing and Reiki and like all like sound healing, chakras, all the like woo-woo stuff. And she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you did Reiki. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really like talk about it because I've had negative experiences in the past showing this side of myself. So I'm like, yeah, I'm always a little like hesitant to share it with people. But she was like, can I do a session with you? And I was like, sure. Like, she was so excited. She's like, yeah, I'm so curious about it. Like, I've always wanted to try, and like she knows me already. I've been working with her for like 2 years now. And she was like, yeah, like let's do it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I've been wanting to get back into it and start practicing it more for myself, but honestly mostly for other people. I actually had a previous client that I gave a session recently told me like how much it impacted her, and I was like, really? Like, this was like years ago that I gave her the session, and she was like, yeah, like I still think about it, like it like shifted something in me. And that to me was like so reassuring and made me realize, okay, like this is something that I need to be pursuing because it's so healing and so impactful and can have such a positive impact on someone's life. Even just one session can impact you for years. I wasn't like sure how to get back into it, so I literally feel like this is the perfect opportunity, and yeah, we're just gonna make it happen. So this is gonna be a fun week. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm a little scared, but that's okay. We feel the fear and we do the thing anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy coming along for the ride. Hello, my loves. It is now Thursday and it's been a bit of a week. I was hoping to get more done earlier this week, but it's just been one of those weeks. My husband's truck is in the shop because his check engine light came on. And then yesterday I got a flat tire. So neither of us have a car right now, and I have like a million errands that I want to run today, but I just have to wait until my car gets fixed. And we're also like trying to figure out if we want to re-sign our lease or not, and we have to do it by today unless we want our rent to go up. And it's just been super stressful because we don't really want to re-sign our lease, but we kind of feel like we don't have a choice. So that's been fun. And I'm also supposed to start my period like any day now. So the hormones are raging and I'm just like kind of on edge. You know that feeling when you're like, you know it's gonna come at any moment, but you don't know when? That like stresses me out, and I'm really hoping it doesn't come tomorrow for this event because that would really suck. But it's like in some ways it's also been a really good week because like I have 4 ladies signed up for my women's circle. I get to host this women's circle. I'm super excited about. I signed up for a Beltane women's circle that I'm going to like attend. I'm not hosting it. And I'm super excited for that. But yeah, it's just been one of those weeks of like, I'm being reminded of the duality of life. It's almost like when things go like really well and you have all these amazing opportunities and things you've been praying for. Like there's also some very like, I don't know, just adulting shit that always happens. Like I feel like that's just always how it is. So I'm trying not to get weighed down by the stressful negative things and just focus on the positive, because this is like what I preach. This is like what my work is all about, is not trying to be perfect and realizing that there's always going to be stress and hardships and struggles in life. Healing isn't about like escaping that, but it's about how you can maintain your peace through that. So that's what I'm trying to focus on. And I figured while we wait for my car to get fixed, we can open my wind chime that I ordered. I'm so excited. A little tangled. Here we go. It sounds so magical. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It literally sounds so magical. I already feel less stressed. So this brand, Koshi, I think is how you say it. Lay it down so it stops chiming. They have 4 different ones, one for each element. So I got the water element because it's my favorite. And also specifically for this women's circle, I'm hosting it at the beach. So I thought it would be a good fit for that. And I've used this chime before at another sound bath that I went to, and I felt like it just sounded so playful and joyful. Like gave me the feeling of like little fairies. So I knew that I wanted to get that one, and then over time I can just slowly add to my collection and get the rest of the 4 elements. Oh, I just noticed it has on the box what the notes are for each element. So I got the water one. So it's A, D, F, and G, which I feel like it just makes sense that I was drawn to this one because the bowls that I have, one is F and one is G, and then I also have C for the root chakra. So they already like harmonize with each other so perfectly. I didn't even know that, so that's awesome. So now I'm just gonna wait until my car is fixed and then take you guys with me as we run some errands today. I want to try and get the bulk of what I need to get done today, so tomorrow I'm not like stressed and frantic, because that's not the energy I want to be in. I'll check back with you guys soon. Okay, got my car back. Yay! I'm so happy. It feels good to have her back in my care. Yeah, let's go to Michael's. Also, you saw I made a little chai latte because I feel like I needed a sweet treat to motivate me to do all of these errands. Decaf chai latte, I should add. I just can't do the caffeine, you guys. I've tried. And I love tea, like matcha and chai and London fogs. I love it, but my body does not tolerate the caffeine. It's so annoying. But I just make them at home instead. So let's go to Michael's and get some supplies. Okay, I'm back home, so I thought I would show you guys what all I got. Okay, first I got this adorable oracle card deck. I have the bigger version. This is like the travel sized one, but I thought it would be cute to give everyone a little oracle card. So let's open it. And it's rose themed, which obviously goes with the flower full moon vibes. Oh my gosh, these are perfect. Look how cute they are. So my plan, let me show you. I got these little, really hard to see. They look like tridents, but they're little picks that you put in your flower arrangements for cards. And I thought it would be so cute that they can put their little oracle card that they get and put it in their bouquet. Like, how cute is that? And these are also the perfect size for this. I got 2 packs of those. And then I got some ribbon, has little roses on it again, keeping with the flower theme. And then I had to get another pair of, what do you call these? Pruners? Like the flower shears, scissor things. I have 1 pair. They're actually just kitchen shears, but that's what I use. So I wanted to get another pair so we have some to use, and these are definitely better than the ones I already have. So then I just got some rubber bands to hold the bouquets together. Not very exciting, but necessary. And then this is not for the event, but I did stop by a crystal shop while I was out that my boss told me about. And obviously had to get a few things. Got some sage because I'm running out. I got 2 little crystals. I got some black tourmaline for grounding and protection. And then I got some pyrite, which says it's for prosperity, but it's also for protection. Because I don't know, you guys, I've just been feeling like I need some extra protection lately. I don't know what from, but I feel like I need it, so we're just gonna trust it and go with it. And then I also got my friend a little, I don't know how to say this, lepidolite? I don't know. It says it's for emotional healing. And I was looking for something for her, and this one just spoke to me, so I got it, and I hope she likes it. And then I also checked the mail for my flower paper, so let's see if it's the right thing. Yeah, just a stack of brown paper. Again, not exciting, but necessary. So I'm just gonna use this to wrap the bouquets with, and then they can tie a little bow around it and then stick their little oracle card in it. So that is all the fun things that I need, I hope. And then I just need to write the journal prompts, and then I think I'm going to probably do a little more research on the flower full moon and like the significance of it, so I can share a little bit more in depth about that at our circle. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will check back in later. Hello. So as you can see, I got the flowers. I went to Trader Joe's, and oh my gosh, it was crazy in there, you guys. Like, I felt like I was fighting for my life. Like, people were just like in and out, like shoving their way in front of me. And one lady was like, "Can you move your cart?" Like, the way she said it was so like, you're in my way, like so rude. I'm like, I'm sorry for looking at flowers in the flower section. Like, what? It was really stressful. Anyway, needless to say, I did not film anything in there because it was chaos, but I wanted to show you guys what I got. I really had no idea how much to get. I just kind of guesstimated. I got some roses and tulips as like the main flowers, and then I got some chamomile and then like smaller roses, and then the baby's breath and some greenery as like the filler. So I feel like it should be enough. I tried to err on the side of like too much rather than not enough. So we'll see. We'll start with this one because it's so pretty. This unicorn, I think is what they call it. Unicorn, yeah, unicorn gypsophila. I have no idea how to say that. I think it's just baby's breath, but it's so pretty. I love the colors. I tried to go for like a little bit of a color scheme here. So I got a lot of that. I got some tulips. These are kind of like an orangey yellow. And then I also got pink tulips. I was really feeling the pink vibes today, so I tried to lean into that. The color scheme is like pink, orangey, peachy, and yellow. Then I got more pink, but roses. They're so pretty. I love roses. They're my favorite flower. I feel like it's so cliche, but I love them. And these I thought were so cute. Actually, chamomile, like the tea. So I thought that was cute. Might be my favorite. More roses. They're garden roses, and these are kind of like a peachy color. Then some more roses. They're oh, they're called sweetheart roses. I feel like these are spray roses. I don't know, I'm not a flower expert, but they're like tiny roses. They're so cute. And then more chamomile, more tulips. And then I just got a bunch of greenery to use kind of as filler or like to fluff out the bouquets, you know? And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm very happy with the selection, and they're all gorgeous. And also at Trader Joe's, pro tip, they'll give you a little bucket for your flowers if you get a lot. And they even fill these up with water for me so I can keep them nice and fresh until tonight. So yeah, today's the day. I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous, but mostly excited. I feel like it's just gonna be a fun time, just girls hanging out, making flowers, chatting, and doing a sound bath. It's gonna be really chill and like relaxed. That's the vibe that I want, like no pressure. It's just a time to gather, do a little bit of self-reflection, and relax with a nice sound bath. So I'm excited. I still have a little more prep to do today, so I will check back in with you guys then. Bye. Okay, I just sat down at my desk. I'm going to plan the journal prompts and maybe a little like intro question, like I don't know, like I hate icebreakers, but kind of an icebreaker type thing, just so everyone can like introduce themselves. And I don't know, maybe I'll think of a fun question we can do. But yeah, just time to like get my head in the right headspace for this event and plan out the journal prompts and the things that I want to talk about. I made myself a decaf London Fog latte. I also put rainbow sprinkles on it because why not? It's super whimsical, and I'm trying to add more whimsy to my life, and I feel like rainbow sprinkles are a great way to do that. Just got to the beach. I'm a little nervous. It's like performing, you know, like the anticipation of the thing is scarier than the thing itself. Like I know once I get there and get settled and like we start, I'm gonna be totally fine, but I'm a little nervous. It's also a little busier than I thought it would be, but that's okay. I found a parking spot. Like at first when I pulled in, I was like, oh my god, there's no spots. It looked so busy, but there's plenty of spots available, so that's good. But yeah, let's go scope out a spot and set everything up, and then you guys can see my outfit because I forgot to do a fit check. So let's go.